Okay, Bob, I want answers.
Finest spy agency. I think the Maskarovka and Rom and Wolfnet would like words with you. Heavily armed, violent band of mercenaries.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah? I mean... Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
On one hand, it's a civilian facility. On the other hand, it's a Davian civilian facility, and they're really starting to piss me off.
Yeah, I am kind of... I'm not exactly happy with them right now either.
War crimes?
War crimes.
War crimes.
You're not wrong.
This mission has been only unexpected blunders.
Yes, it has so far.
Okay, let's do some repairs. Because, good God, do we need to do some repairs.
I don't think anything else really took a ton of... I mean, I think I lost a heatsink on the Atlas.
Yeah.
I didn't lose any components on the Black Knight.
Okay.
But no, the Annihilator, that just got so much stuff ruined.
A heatsink and a couple heatsinks and a bunch of autocannon.
Well, I think it was one double heatsink, the autocannons, and ammo.
Yeah.
That was freaking brutal.
Yeah. And that's why we're committing war crimes now.
Yep. Let's see. No, it was two double heatsinks. I mean, I have backup, so... UAC-5s here. I may have to re-befriend Davian after this to get access to their stores.
I mean, we did get a shitload of Ultra AC-5s in case we wanted to actually make that Lance of Annihilators.
Yeah, and I would like to make that Lance of Annihilators at some point, but at this rate, I'm just going to spend it all repairing this Annihilator. That should have been just a UAC-5.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to take 10 days to refit this thing.
Okay.
Just good, because it gives me time to get out of the hospital. On one hand, we did actually walk out of that mission. We did actually walk out of the mission. Come on.
Log and note. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I think you just lost a heatsink. I didn't even think it was a double. I think it was just a regular, boring, generic heatsink.
I could have sworn it was a double, but...
I hope not. Yeah, it was just a regular heatsink.
Okay.
I don't have this thing full of double heatsinks. It's got double heatsinks in a lot of places, but, you know. I literally can't fit more double heatsinks on here. I would like to. I only have 1,448 heatsinks. And this thing is also not maximized on armor.
Which is weird, but hey.
Well, I would have to give up weaponry for that.
Yeah.
And this thing is kind of it walks up and actually cores you out no matter who you are. Yeah, maximum damage is 652. Which I think is more than the Annihilator. I think the Annihilator does 500. Hang on. I actually need to repair that too. Yeah, this has 650. I'm pretty sure this has an extra 150 damage on it.
On it. I'll let you know when that's
Its
done.
downside is a lot of that is in the UAC 20, so it has to get closer.
Yeah.
So now... Why, yes, we did just spend about 2 weeks up here.
That work order you submitted is complete.
There we go. We are all patched up now.
Okay. It is time to war crime.
It is time for war crimes. This is probably means it's going to be a much tougher mission. We're still getting 2 pieces of salvage out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And back in our usual lands. There may come a time when I take the Burton out and replace it with the Atlas.
Yeah.
But not today. Because I do like the recon ability of the Burton.
It and the McMurder give a little bit more flexibility. Neither of them are the beat stick that like the Atlas, the King Crab, or the Battlemaster are, but for like precision operations and for something that needs to go a little bit faster,
I mean, between the fact that McMurder was able to take that stalker out,
Yeah.
probably kind of made sure we could actually walk out of there.
Yeah.
And I think I demonstrated with the last mission, we are not in an overly heavy lance.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, it is 330 tons, but I could I could make that 400 tons.
You could, very easily.
The fact that, you know, 3 of our mechs get damaged, and I don't really downgrade.
Yeah.
Command interface initiated.
Cold environment. Facility up there. Facility and a garrison. So let's see. We have 4 buildings to blow up, and they have a bunch of buildings to choose from.
There is no kill like overkill.
Yep, and supposedly the garrison is like right over there. Let's introduce ourselves, shall we?
Hi, House Davian. I'm Steak Fries. You guys
Don't
suck.
even tell me twice.
What was that one intro I came up with for you not too long ago? Oh, no, it was a very long time ago. There's an awesome and a 70-ton mech over there. And unfortunately, I can't shoot them yet.
Damn it.
Coordinates received.
Unfortunately.
Moving out.
Because we've been recording these ridiculously in advance, and when I post them to Facebook, I try to rewatch them. I've been having a great time going like, oh yeah, that happened. Right. Now I remember.
Well, you could have been annoyed a lot more than you probably will be. There's another 70 and a 70 over there. I just saw another mech move, but I don't see where it went. I don't know if you saw that.
Did they bring out an Annihilator?
No. No.
Commander?
It's not an Annihilator. But it's like 1 digit off of being able to really annoy you.
Yeah.
See? That's a 70-ton over there. It's a 1X cataphract.
They shouldn't have that, but it's less egregious than the 0. To be fair, during the 4th Succession War, House Davian does taken off in the Earthworks facility there, so they start producing the cataphract themselves. They get a different version of it.
Losing armor.
Instead of having a PPC, it has an Ultra
Good to go.
AC-5. It has jump jets. Yeah.
On my way.
It doesn't get considered like, oh, a Federated Suns mech, but for a good 25, 30 years, they're definitely making them.
Well, sadly, you did not end that awesome day, so... Yeah, there are mechs that are going to be coming up this slope. At least two 70-ton mechs down there.
Well, I'm just going to have to dust off my Algebra 2, because it looks like it's time for some slope intercept form. I'm
Damn.
ashamed of myself!
Damn! You pulled out a reference there, didn't you?
I pulled out some fucking math.
Yes, you did. That was definitely math. It has been literal decades. It's been over 3 decades since I did Algebra 2.
Let's see here. It's been about 2 for me.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
I mean, slope intercept form is how I pretty much do anything graphically, in terms of equations, just because it's the easiest.
Good to go.
So, someone who was an actual math major is now going, well, actually, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure there's, for other applications, there are easier ones. But for what we did in algebra, in calculus, and in stats, y equals mx plus b was just, it made everything easier for you.
Something just shot a ton of autocannon at me. It might have been the turret.
I feel like you should return the favor.
I think I will.
Waiting for orders.
Uh-oh.
Discord chose a weird time to hiccup there.
Yeah, I heard the disconnect sound.
I copy.
I'm going to save my inspiration. You still put a pretty good dent in that thing.
I've been sensor locked. What can I do for you? Coordinates received.
See, I'm not worried about building up too much heat because we're standing on a glacier. You only have 100 points of center torso left, my man.
Now you have 0 points of center torso left. And right torso. And right arm.
Enemy mech. Destroyed.
And the balance has been restored.
Standing by.
I still maintain that the cataphract looks like the Slave 1 except with legs.
I mean, that's not the worst comparison I can imagine. Okay. So now we've got a 70 and a 70 ton. I guess they just split up their little garrison to go around both sides of this mountain.
Probably.
In any event, I'm not tempted to sprint over there and give them easy access to shoot me down with the turrets.
I hear ya. I read you, Commander.
But I am
Moving
interested in doing this. It's sensor lock view. It's a Warhammer.
Okay.
Receiving you.
Oh. You're about to be really annoyed.
Oh, god damn it.
I saw a message pop up, and that's a 70-ton mech over there. Did you see the message pop up?
I'm assuming it involves ECM.
Yes, it does. And how it was suppressed at the time.
You guys don't have those! Also, there were only 5 of those!